call the function.
Okay.
You just say the function's name.
Lock.
No, you have to exit out first. You have to wait. You have to click enter. You have to exit out of the function first. Yeah, you hit enter. Okay, now that you have the 3 arrows, now you can type something. So say the function's name.
Locks.
No, that's not the name of the function. It's house.
House.
Then you're supposed to put something inside the parentheses. So put parentheses and then something inside of it. No, it's supposed to put a number. You're supposed to put a number.
78.
Yeah, so it will say you live 78 blocks away from me.
Locks.
No, don't. It doesn't take two paren. Yeah, so hit enter. Yeah, so it says you live 78 blocks away from me. And so that's the function. So let's create a function that let's say that you have books, and each week you get 2 books. So I want you to print a loop starting from week 1 all the way up to week 52 that tells you how many books you have each week. No, you're not printing out anything. I said you want a loop. So first you start off with a certain number of books, right? So we have a total number of books. So when you start off, you have 0 books. That's the total number of books you have. So create a variable called total books. No, I said a variable. Do you not know what a variable is? Yeah, so you put S, and then I said your total. When you start off, you have 0 books. So that's your total number of books that when you start off, you have 0 books. But then, now I want to create a loop that prints out the week number and then how many books I have that week. And then each time I want to add, so this function takes parameters. And then, so it'll tell you the week number. It's a loop. So you write for or while, but we'll use for because we know when it's going to end. I said from week 1 to week 52. So for week in range 1, 53, because 53 is not included. I want the function to take the total number of books and add, no, stop typing. Total number of books, and then, and then add the total number of books to books, because books is the input here. Books is the parameter. So basically the person will type, they'll call on the function, they'll say book, and then they'll put the parentheses, and then they'll type some number, and then it'll take that number and it will add that number to the total number of books, which is 0 at the time. So, for example, if I put 5 inside of the parameter, inside the parentheses, it'll take the total number of books and add 5 to it, because it says total books plus books, and they put 5 for books. So let's say 5 plus 0, because the total number of books is 0. So let's say 5 plus 0, and then, which is just 5. And so now the total number of books is 5, and so I want to print that out. So I want to print out the week number. So the week number it was just like the example in the book that we saw. And then it'll say how many books you have. And then I say so basically for the blanks, I want to put the variable week, because it's storing the numbers 1 through 52. That's why I said for week in range. Or why are you typing stuff? Stop typing. And then it'll take the number of books. Yeah, and then, or for the other blank, I want to put the total number of books. Total books. And yeah, and then yeah, so now when I call on the function books, and then I put in the parentheses, let's say you get 30 books each week.
3 billion book.
Then I hit enter. Oh wait, I probably haven't, yeah. Oh, I messed up the %s. So can you Control C?
Okay, what? There.
Okay, I just forgot to put the S here. Yeah, so now when I call on the function, it should work. So now when I say books or book, and then I say, let's say you get 30 books each week. Yeah. So first,
1, 3, 97,
each time it takes your total number of books,
you get
it adds 30 to it.
You get 1,560 book. Week 50. If you
See what it does? It takes your total number of books. So first your total number of books is 0 because you don't have any books. Then I create a loop called week from 1 to 52, from week 1 to week 52. And it takes the total number of books. So first I start off with 0, and then it adds the new number of books that you got. That's why I put the parameters there. And because I put 30 books here, first I started off with 0 books, so it was 0 plus 30. And then now my total number of books is 30. And then I print out on week 1, because I said from week in range 1 through 53. So on week 1, I had 30 books because I added 30 to 0. And yeah, then on week 2, I had 30 more, so I had 60. then I had 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, and so on. And yeah, so basically that's what a function is. So remember scope. Scope is just where you can use variables. And then scope is where you can use variables. And then, yeah, and then to create a function, you put define, and the parentheses are where you put parameters. And parameters, yeah, parameters are just what the person types inside the parentheses. And then it takes whatever the person types and does something with it. So in this case, it asks like how many books do you get each week, and then it calculated how many books you had each week. So I just added 30 because I put 30. It added 30 to the number of books I had. So let's say I put can you scroll down or something? I don't.
Yeah.
So let's say I had variable book, and then let's say I get one book a day.
And you get
One book each week.
52. In week 52, you get 52
Yeah, I have
books.
52 books. Yeah, because it just adds 1 to the total number of books each time. No. We don't need it. That was just an example. We don't need to do it again. So, I mean, yeah, so that's it for today, but make sure to go on the website. This one was recorded, so if you're confused, just go to the website, and I'll try to send your mom like the link to this video. So yeah, if you're confused, just look at the link. And that was it for today. It was just scope, which is where and when you can use variables, then parameters, and how to make a function. And the reason why functions are useful is because see how we can use it over and over again? We don't have to type the same code again and again. Yeah, and you can reuse them over and over again. Yeah, and that was it for today. So yeah, okay, thank you. Bye.